ladies and gents. Welcome to our first edition of Monday Morning Quilting Quickies here at Pine Needles Quilt and Sew. Today we're going to talk about making half square triangles. Now over the years I have tried just about every way of making a half square triangle that there is, and yet I'm sure there are more ways out there that I haven't tried. You can sew a line down the center, you can sew around the outside and cut a bunch of diagonals, many ways of doing it. Over the years, for the past 7 years, I have been using the Nifty Notions half square triangle ruler to make almost all of my half square triangles. Why, you might ask, is because if you cut it right, you can sew it right. And with this method, there's absolutely no pinning. Yep, we don't have to use pins, and there's no trimming or squaring up. I'm just going to show you very quickly how this ruler works. We're going to start with 2 strips of fabric. And these happen to be 6 inches long, but as you can see on our ruler, we can make from anywhere from 1 inch all the way up to 8 inches with this particular ruler. And what we're going to do is put right sides together, just like this. I would probably trim up this edge to make sure we've got a nice clean edge here. And then what we're going to do is take the ruler, and on the top here you can see it says Nifty Notions. Now we want to be able to read that, so we don't want it this way or this way or this way. We want to be able to read Nifty Notions, and we want this side up against the 6 inch because this is a 6 inch strip, and we want the bottom right down square with the bottom edge. Right sides together, 2 pieces of fabric, and we're simply going to cut. And if I move this away, I have 1 that's perfectly cut. Now, this is going to save you tons of fabric. We're simply going to flip the ruler, make sure this edge is square, and then this little tip, this little guy down here has to be hanging off the bottom edge. And then I'm going to cut again, and there we have it. And I will just continue down the strip, however many I have, cutting these. Now what's really fun about these is that you will see that here we have a cut off, a blunt end, and here we have a pointed end. This is the end that's going to go in your sewing machine. So as you sew these together, you're just going to run them through chain piece, and you'll end up with something that looks like this. You can put these together in any fashion that you want. You can make pinwheels. The sky is absolutely the limit as to where you can go with half square triangles. Now what I've done here is just taken 4 of these units and sewn them together here. So here is our block, and you can twist these and turn these any way that you want. I simply use a fat quarter pack. These are some fun Halloween fabrics that we have in the store, and I just cut these with the 6 inch strips, put them together, added a couple of sashings, and here's a really fun tip for you. This is a mitered corner, as you can see. These give you a headache. This is a half square triangle in this corner to make this perfect mitered corner. Awesome, isn't it? That's it for today's Monday Morning Quickie. You can check us out at pnqs.net. There will be a PowerPoint on our blog with how to do this step by step if you didn't catch it all right here. Also, if you want to sign up for our email list, we will email you the downloadable pattern to make this fun Halloween table topper.